So Enyamusic sent me this guitar a few weeks ago to check out, and initially I was pretty skeptical. At first it did seem like a guitar that was just kind of a gimmick, but after playing it for a while, this thing really surprised me. Has a lot of cool innovative features, but overall it's just a really solid guitar. So first of all, let's just dive into what makes this thing really interesting. It actually has some pretty cool features. The main one, of course, being this is a built-in speaker on the guitar. There's an amp and everything inside with a built-in 15-watt speaker. All you have to do is hold down this amp button for a second to turn it on. And everything you're hearing is coming right out of the speaker in the guitar. You can see I'm not plugged in at all. I have it turned down pretty quiet right now because I'm just here in my studio at home, but it can definitely get pretty loud, enough to jam with some people or if you want to go play somewhere. And it's pretty simple to use. You just turn it on like that. And then with our amp button here, this controls our amp volume. And here's our regular guitar volume. And if you want to change the amp, it has 4 presets already built in. So you just click the amp button here. The one I was just playing is our clean setting. Then we got our dark blue, which is going to be your overdrive setting. Light blue is going to be your crunch. And then the purple, the 4th setting, is a lead tone. And with the free Enya app, you can actually Bluetooth connect to your guitar and modify the guitar tones built into the amp and save them right onto the guitar. I've actually messed with this purple one a little bit, trying to give a good chunky metal tone. I'll show you how that one sounds. You can also totally bypass the built-in amp if you want and just run the guitar into your regular amp, like any other electric guitar if that's what you want to do. And it's got a headphone jack, so even if you want to just listen to the built-in amp right into your headphones, you can do that. And one other really cool feature here is we have a USB-C port, which is going to charge the guitar battery, but it's also a direct output if you want to record. So you can plug this into anything and just record directly from the guitar amp itself. Don't have to worry about any microphones or anything like that. That's most of some of the gimmicky, fancy stuff that comes with the guitar, but what actually impressed me most about the guitar is the build quality and the playability of the instrument itself. So the whole thing is carbon fiber. We've got a carbon fiber body, carbon fiber neck, feels really smooth, really nice to play, and the fretwork on this thing is immaculate. They have what they call a rounded 0 fret system, where the frets are rounded off so they don't even touch the edge of the neck, so there's absolutely no chance of them ever poking over the side of the neck and like scraping your finger or anything like that. They also feel really smooth, great for doing bends on, like they're polished up really well. And we've got 24 frets, which is really nice to have. The neck here is also really cool design. It's an asymmetrical neck, so it's more rounded up here when you want to do like your open chords and things like that. And as you get towards the body, it flattens out a bit into more of like a shreddy style neck. Makes it easier to do your guitar solos, all kinds of stuff like that. And you can see it's also a neck through body because the whole thing is carbon fiber. So that's really nice. It feels great to play up on these higher frets. And you can see in the back here, this is where we've got our truss rod adjuster, and the springs are back here because this thing does have a whammy bar. Pretty convenient. It can just pop out too. Always nice to have that available. And for our pickup configuration, you can see we've got our regular humbucker 2 single setup. But if you pull out the volume knob, you can also split the coil of your humbucker to make that into a single coil, which is a really nice feature to have as well. So far, the tuning stability has been crazy good on this thing as well because it's carbon fiber. You don't have to worry about the heat or humidity affecting the wood of your guitar. I don't know about where you guys are, but where I am, it's been really hot and really humid and it's been knocking my guitars out of tune. But this one has been holding its tune day after day. It's also really nice to be able to just chuck this thing in my car and go, not have to worry about it sitting in the trunk or anything if it gets kind of hot. Nothing's going to happen to the carbon fiber. Overall, I've been really happy with this guitar. It's really nice to have around, especially if I don't feel like plugging into an amp and getting all set up. You can just turn this thing on and you're good to go. Definitely one I'm going to keep in my collection for a long time. Enya also sent me their wireless Bluetooth foot switch for this, which is really cool. It connects right to the guitar and then you can switch between your presets. Really convenient, super nice to have if you're playing in like a band setting or anything like that. Keep in mind this is going to be sold separately though, it doesn't come with the guitar. If you guys are interested in picking one of these up for yourself, I don't think you'll regret it. It's a really fun guitar to have around. You can check out the link in the description if you want to grab one. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one.